spectacular Scarlet Spider.
What's up guys, Ultimate Scar Spire 118 here, and today I have a new suit and I'm going to do a review for it. But first off, I do want to give another disclaimer. Again, if you missed my last video, I am in college now, so I'm living in a dorm, and there may be background noise because people like to slam their doors and people like to walk and talk in the hallway, and it's fine. So I'll try to edit as much of that out as I can, but if it happens, it happens. So, just a little disclaimer. So anyways, I mean, I got a new suit, like I said in the last video. It's the Ultimate Spider-Man suit. And I did mention that in the last video, but obviously you can see it in the thumbnail, and that's the title of this video, so I don't really have a plan or a script or anything, so I'm just going crazy right now. So I might as well just jump right into it. Here is the suit. Well, it's in the bag. So I went home for Labor Day weekend, and I ordered this about a month ago. I would like to say a little over a month ago. Like, I ordered it before I came up here to school, and it didn't take a month to ship, but it took like a week or two. Like Zentai usually does. They're really good about their shipping, even and during the quarantine, the pandemic, and all that's crazy. They're still on top of their shipping. So obviously, I was at school and I couldn't pick this up. And then I went home for Labor Day, and this was waiting on me. And yeah, let's just go right into it. There's a couple things I want to note about this, but I might as well show it off while I can. Okay, so here's the mask. Now, right off the bat, you notice that these lenses are not Zentai lenses. I actually made these myself, and I'll get into like the details of this in a second. But I just want to show the rest of the suit really quickly. So yeah, here's the suit. Now it's a little hard to tell because my lenses are fogging up like crazy right now. Because I also got my face shell from home. I brought it up because I could tell in my last video that I looked very strange without it. My suit's all tangled, so let me just... Okay, so this is the back of the suit. It's based off of Mark Bagley's art from Ultimate Spider-Man, obviously. As you can tell, it's the pattern by Brandon Gilbert. And it's the pattern everyone's seen. Like, if you're in the Spider-Man cosplay community, if you've been in it long enough, you've seen this before. Like, you know what this is. Like, everyone has this pattern. And I've mentioned it before to the point where I was like, I don't know if I would get this suit because everyone has it, but after rereading Ultimate Spider-Man during like the last few weeks of being home, I decided that I'd go ahead and buy it. So it's a great pattern. Now, I think Zentai screwed the coloring a little bit. I can't really see very well because my lenses are fogging up, but in some spots it's like purplish. And I've seen other pictures of the pattern while people are wearing it. It's not purple. It's like supposed to be a bluish shade. And some of the red becomes distorted by that. And it's very evident, like right, I can't really see that well because my lenses, but like right here, it's a little bit of a different shade right there compared to like what the rest of the red is supposed to look like. So it's very weird. They did distort the colors a little bit, especially around like the belt area. But honestly, it doesn't bother me. It makes the pattern unique in my opinion. And it kind of, I don't know if that's supposed to be a thing because I've seen this pattern so many times, but I never really pay attention to like, but I'm pretty sure that they distorted that a bit because I looked at my friend Carlos. He has a suit as well, and his doesn't do that on his when I see it in his pictures. So they did distort it a little bit. I don't know why or how, but it's fine. I still like it. And so the soles, the shoes, this is a funny story. Now you can tell there's some stuff severely wrong with these right off the bat. So I was being a cheapskate and I didn't want to pay the $21 for Zentai soles. So I decided to make my own. Like, I had leftover shoes that I was going to use for my 252 symbiote suit, but I never ended up doing that for whatever reason. And so I ended up being like, hey, I'll just do it for my ultimate suit. And so I come to find out that these were aqua socks. I use aqua socks. They were way too big for my feet. So I ended up legitimately cutting a portion of them out. Like, there's a little, it's a little bit more evident on the other one, but there's an indentation. I don't know if you can see this because I can't see anything out of my mask. Yeah, you can. There's an indentation there, and it's because I tried to line it up and get it back to size because I didn't have time to go out and get another pair. Slamming the fucking doors, man. Goddamn. But I didn't have time to go out and get another pair because I was going back up to school literally within the next day. So I had to like improvise. And so it's a little wonky, it's a little screwed up job, but it works. I can still walk in it. No one's going to be looking at my feet unless you're like a weirdo. But so that's something to note about this. But otherwise, honestly, I think the sewing job is amazing. And if this suit fits me the best out of all my suits, like this suit, I tried it on, and I will put it on in a second. You guys will see what I'm talking about. I put it on, and it fits me the best out of all my costumes. And I did provide my measurements, my usual measurements, but I decided to like not give an inch. Like I usually give like half an inch or like point, and I might have grown, whatever. But because I am 18, I'm still growing and shit. But this suit fits me very well, and I was very surprised by that because usually, it is my fault because I always give like half an inch or whatever, but I decided to take away that on some spots, and it fits me very well. So I guess my PSA is to always give precise measurements because it turns out the best. But without further ado, I'm gonna go put this on, and then we'll see what it looks like. All right, guys, here it is. What do you guys think? I think I did a wonderful job with the lenses, honestly, and I forgot to mention that. Um, but yes, the way I did this is that I usually end up making a lot of my lenses, and so I used foam, obviously craft foam for the frames, and I used perforated vinyl on plastic, like sheets of plastic, not like the flimsy type, but like the actual like strong type. Like it's hard to tell. It's hard to describe it. Not like the stuff you find at books. But so what I did with the lenses is that I traced issues of Mark Bagley's like Ultimate Spider-Man, and I got some of the best panels, and I tried to get a good shape. I pulled it up on my computer so that it was large enough to where I could do that because I can't do it on a phone screen, obviously. Um, and so I managed to get it done, and I think it looks great. I don't mean to like brag there or anything, but I'm very proud of the way that the lenses turned out. And a couple of things I forgot to mention earlier. I did get wrist zippers, so if you don't know, the way these work is that they're on the wrist, you pull it down, and you can use your hands. And this is very helpful. Let's say if I need to like write something down, well, that's kind of dumb, but if you need to use your phone, then yeah, it's very helpful. And if you need to eat something, then having wrist zippers I always find is very helpful. And you just put it back on, and then you zip it back up, and there you go. And I also got a vertical zipper down the back. I got the detached mask, if you can tell, like that. And I just find detached masks a lot easier because, I mean, yeah, if you have the attached mask, it will hang down and you don't have to hold it. But I always like taking it off. It makes it feel like you're actually in the comics doing it. And the vertical zipper I just do just because it's not any extra cost. And I like the way it just seam lined and fit. But yeah, no, I mean, this is pretty much just it. As you can tell, like I said, this thing fits me very well. There's barely any give. I mean, there's a little bit here. It's a little loose, but like that's expected because when I have my arm down, there's nothing there. And like, so I can feel how tight this is. Like I usually have a little bit of give on the suit, and that's like, it's okay. And I do it sometimes, but like not having that like extra like feel of like the loose spandex feels very weird, and it feels very great, and I very much like it, and I very much recommend you guys to not put like half an inch extra. I mean, yeah, if you're growing, like if you're a teenager like I am, you can go ahead and do that because you're gonna grow, and you're gonna gain more weight, and you're gonna get taller and stuff. So that's why I usually used to do it, and I still sometimes do. It's just with this suit, I was like, screw it, I'm gonna experiment, and then here we go. So I wish I could get up and show you the rest of it. Actually, I can't. I have a mirror, so let me go do that. All right, guys, here it is standing up. Um, I'm lucky that my dorm room has a mirror because a lot of the buildings don't. So I wish it was like full so I could show you everything, but I mean, it's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna try to show you guys the back now if I can. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Like that. There's the back. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. You know what's up with this casual stuff, the usual. So it's very, very good. Look how great this looks on me. Pretty good stuff. I highly recommend this suit. It looks great, and it feels great. Zentai did a great job. Now, here you can see, I don't know if you can tell very much, but there's the purple shading like right here. right here, and right here. Like, it gets very dark. Now, the red's not affected here, but on the side it is. So, like, right here, that you have this very weird, like, pinkish shading. I know that's not the way it's supposed to be. I don't know why. And it's over here too. Like, it's not supposed to be that way, and I don't know why it is, but otherwise, I think it looks fine. So, anyways, guys, that's the suit. I mean, pretty straightforward, you know? And I'm sorry if this review is very shoddy. I haven't done a suit review in so long, and I'm in college now, and I'm making excuses, yes, but it's been a while, and making videos in college is actually harder than doing it at home, which is surprising because sometimes my home has like paper thin walls, and you can like, yeah, I had to time it at home, like, oh, but it's easier because I know when people will be out of the house and I can film without noise in the background. But with college, everyone's out and about doing a lot of stuff, so it's like I have to be like very back and forth with like editing stuff, so you're gonna see a lot of cuts in that. I'm sorry about that. But otherwise, yeah, thank you for watching. Tell me what you think about this costume down in the comments. This is one of Zentai's own suits that they've listed on their Spider-Man section, so you can go check it out. You don't have to get a custom pattern or anything. I mean, you have to pay for the pattern, but you can do that through Zentai's and you'll save $5. So I highly recommend this costume if you're a fan of the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, and if you're just a fan of Spider-Man in general, you know, go get the costume, guys. I definitely recommend it. It's 10 out of 10. So yeah, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe, share the video, follow me on Instagram at Spectacular Scarlet Spider, and that's without the 118 because I changed it on Instagram like 2 years ago. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.